Hi there, Hans Schaff here with GoTinyBeFree, and I'm at the Cottages at Pine Lake website. And I want to just do a quick overview for people to kind of show them where they can find the information about this property, about the community itself, and about the tiny homes that we have for sale. All the information is here on the website, which is GoTinyCottages.com. That's GoTinyCottages.com. And so here we are on the homepage. Right here, you can see this navigation panel right here is in blue, and that's the tab that we're on. And these 5 sections here, when you just hold your mouse over the home button, you let it hover, the about, our focus, our vision, our tiny homes, and contact us. These sections are all for the front page. You click on one of these, it's just going to take you down this page to that particular section. And we're going to go over this here in a second. The next thing, this is just a general overview, these 5 areas. Just lightly touches on just the very basic gist of what's going on here. If you want more details, then you want to hover over this More Details tab, and you've got your development plan, featured tiny homes details, the buying process, the 4-step process, and the frequently asked questions, the facts. Okay, so if you want more details, this is where you're going to go to find the details. Overview here under the Home tab, more details under the Details tab, and then the blog. I'm going to go ahead and click on this now. This is the 3rd link. And the blog is going to have the latest updates of the property, of what's going on, the latest development, latest pictures and videos. So as you can see, the last one we have on here is from November 1st. Phase 1 development underway. We got the tree work, trimming going on and things. We got a new blog post that's going to be going up here pretty soon. So make sure you subscribe to this website to make sure you get the latest email updates about what's going on, when and where. And I will share with you how to do that here in a second. But this is the blog page. So all the different blog posts are all here in this one spot, okay, under blog. And you just click on the picture or click on the link here, and it'll take you straight to the blog post or the article, so you can read more about it. All right, there's videos and pictures and all sorts of things in these blog posts as well. And if you scroll down here, you can see the different updates that we've done. There's the blog post, the initial launch that we did with Randy and Amanda in late October. And then we've got 3 of the first main blog posts that I'll show you here in a second again. But it's, if you want more information as to why live in a tiny house in Huntsville, Alabama, lots of great information here on Huntsville. Go ahead and click on that link. Why Incredible Tiny Homes? Why are we working with Randy and Amanda? Why do we have this exclusive arrangement with Incredible Tiny Homes? What's their background? If you aren't familiar with them, click on this link here and you'll get more information as to all about Incredible Tiny Homes, the company. And then why Go Tiny and Be Free? That's my company, GoTinyBeFree. You can click on there and get some more information about who we are, what we've been doing over the last 9 years in the tiny home space, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, you can always go to GoTinyBeFree.com. And so that's the blog post section. There'll be more blog posts coming there. Trying to post a new update there about once a week or so. So let's go back to the homepage. And of course, here's the GoTinyBeFree.com. You can always click there to go to my main company website. But these 3 tabs right here is going to give you all the information that you need for the Cottages at Pine Lake, tiny home community property in near Huntsville, Alabama. So here's the property. You can see here this little backdrop. This is the very front of the property. As you enter the property, this is what you would see. These trees here in the front, a bunch of undergrowth underneath that's being cleared out, and then the pond, which is going to be turned into a lake here in the right behind. And of course, phase 2, all the lots are going to be around this lake. But if you want a shortcut, you just go ahead and click on this red button. It'll take you to a quick overview of the 3 homes we have featured. This green button will take you to more details about the property and amenities and things like that. But in a nutshell, we're offering high quality yet low cost tiny homes with our partnership with Incredible Tiny Homes, with delivery in as few as 12 weeks. From the day that you sign a contract with them. That's the goal, is to get you that tiny house ready within 12 weeks to get it delivered onto the property, which of course, and we'll detail this in a second, but we'll be setting it up for you and connecting utilities, getting your stairs in place so you can walk right into your new home. And of course, great amenities and a great lifestyle here at the property. That's what we're trying to provide. All right, so about section, just again, what is this tiny house community? Just under 7 acres, tall pine trees, 3 tiny houses. There's a brief overview there. All right, now scrolling down to our focus. The focus of our project is to create a long-term tiny home community, lots on this property where people can live in a tiny house long-term. We're looking to provide affordable tiny home housing. We're looking for a beautiful location, which we've found, and to provide wonderful amenities that will really help you to, again, live a wonderful lifestyle, not just live cheaply. Scroll down a little further, and we're got the videos here. This first video here, it's about a 4 to 8 minute video. I've got different versions of it. I believe this is the 8-minute version, where you can basically ride along in my car essentially as I'm driving through the property, showing you what the property looks like before development. You can kind of see how beautiful it is with all the trees and the grass, and just a wonderful property. I drive around in the property so you can kind of click there and get a good feel for what the property is like on the ground. And then literally on the ground, Randy and Amanda came to visit, and we shot this video of them, of all of us walking around, them asking me questions and us talking about the whole property. So there's a good overview video there. It's about a half hour long. And then our first video update here, I think it's about maybe 20 minutes long or so, with the pine trees getting developed, and we'll have more updates to follow. And then our vision. If you scroll down a little further, we're putting 54 tiny home lots on this property. And if you want to see on the professional renderings that we had drawn up, you'll be able to get a better feel for kind of what we're looking to create. Again, it's not exactly 100% accurate. This shows only incredible cottages on the property. And of course, any new incredible tiny home purchase will work for this property. You just got to let them know that you want the option of securing one of these lots, and you will be able to get one of these lots on this property. Again, I'm going to go over the 4-step buying process here in a minute, but these renderings are showing you, again, the incredible cottage, which you can get any tiny home out here, but it was just easier to obviously give our illustrator one tiny home to work with, and it's called the Cottages, so we wanted to illustrate the cottages. You can see there's 54 tiny homes. There's a paddleball court is the front gate here as you drive through. And let's see what the next picture looks like as well. There's the lake, there's the dock, and of course there'll be different trees, but this is to, again, give you an idea. Cleared out more trees. There's actually a lot more trees in here, but we wanted to show the parking lot, show some of the different amenities. And this is the first 6 lots there in phase 1. All right, we'll scroll down a little further. And again, more information on the property and some of the amenities that we are providing. Again, lot rents are going to be $300 per month. And what that's going to include is your property-wide high-speed Wi-Fi internet access. So we're going to have it property-wide. So all you need is a device that can connect to the internet wirelessly, and boom, you've got a fiber optic internet service. All right, we've got a fresh water year-round spring that feeds the lake. This is a neat little spring. So we're going to have some great water filling up that lake once we get it all cleaned out here. We're going to add a pier and a dock for lake access for fishing, water sports, swimming, lounging, small boats, paddleboarding. We've got a 3rd-mile long scenic nature loop path around the lake, so you can take your dog or just go for a nice private stroll into the nature. It's beautiful. We've got a community center we're developing with a tiny laundromat, tiny lounge, a tiny gym, and a viewing area, deck on site, plus an on-site manager residence and office. So if you've got any questions or issues you need to resolve, or maybe you've got some things you want to talk to them about, you can go right there, walk right over and talk to the manager on site for your convenience. And a whole bunch of other amenities here that you can see, a fenced-in dog park and all. So you can go ahead and read through this list yourself. Just want to let you know that's where you're going to find it there on that front page. And now we're going to go down to the 3 featured tiny homes that we are offering for sale. Again, any tiny home that Incredible Tiny Homes produces will work on this property. We can't take, some 30 or 55 or 54 tiny homes of the Birmingham size, of course. So if you're looking at one of the bigger ones, just contact us first. Make sure there is a lot suitable for that, as we'll have to accommodate something like that, because these are really designed for 24-foot homes, but we can definitely fit larger homes in here. We just need to know ahead of time so we can go ahead and make sure we have the right lot set aside for that. But anyway, we are featuring 3 of the different tiny homes that Incredible Tiny Homes produces, and they're more on the affordable side of in their production line. So for the 3 different types of tiny homes that we've got them featured by size. So you've got your studio tiny home, kind of all living in one area, your 1-bedroom tiny home, which has a separate bedroom space, and then 2-bedroom tiny home with 2 bedrooms. Okay, and so here's how we divided that up. These are all, again, the Incredible line homes. So they're produced in the factory, so you can get them out a little bit quicker. They got the steel panels, but there are also woody options for both the Incredible Cottage and the RJO as well. So here's the 3 different options that we've got: 8x16 or 8x20 Incredible Box, starting at as low as $34,500, and that is on the property, including your key money for phase 1, $34,500. Okay. That includes, again, $10,000 for the key money for lot 1 or for phase 1. If you want a little larger or different style tiny home, you can get the RJO version of an 8x16 or 8x20, starting at $39.9 or $45.9 for the little larger one. And then, of course, there's the woody version of the RJO. That's also studio, and that's 8x16 or 8x20 for $39.9 or $44.9. Okay, all the prices are here on the website. Again, GoTinyCottages.com. Then we move to the one-bedroom tiny home options. With that, you're looking at like a I-Cottage or a woody cottage, starting at $54,900. Or you can do the 8x24 2024 RJO, which is $59.9, or an 8x24 woody RJO starting at $49.9, just to kind of give you different pricing options on different types of studio and one-bedroom tiny home options. Okay, and again, all the details are here on the website. Just want to briefly go over it so you know where to look. Two-bedroom tiny home, really what that is going to consist of is going to be, it's a 400 square foot, basically an I-Cottage with an I-Cottage connected to it. So it's basically two tiny homes combined into one. It's going to give you 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I'll show you the blueprint here so you can kind of get an idea. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, and then a kitchen dining area, all in one tiny house under 400 square feet with the 4x20 porch on the front. All right, it's gonna be 400 square feet. It's a nice layout there, much larger home. That is starting at $94,800 for the I-Cottage, and you'll have to get with Incredible Tiny Homes on the woody cottage price to do that. I don't have a price for that quite yet, but just to kind of give you an idea. So studio home starting at $34,500, 1-bedroom tiny home starting at $54,900, 2-bedroom tiny home starting at $94,800. Okay, and again, that is priced on the property with the key money for phase 1. Scroll down and you'll see again some of the amenities of each of these different tiny homes. And for all the details, just click on these buttons right here and it's going to take you to the tiny home details page. All right, scroll down a little further. Again, just those first 3 blog post articles: why Huntsville, Alabama, why Incredible Tiny Homes, why GoTinyBeFree. If you haven't read those yet, then you can link from here on the main page as well. And then this is what I talked about. If you want to subscribe to get the latest videos and updates and pictures and all of the property development and what's going on here on this property, be sure to fill out one of the forms on this webpage, which you can find on the very main page here. Just put your information in there, hit submit, and you'll be added to our mailing list. And we don't share your information with anybody. It's just for our own internal use to keep you up to date with what's going on the property. You might get an email once, maybe twice a week, depending on a real busy week. But got a lot going on, so you might get up to 2 emails per week about that. All right. And if you need to reach us, here's our contact information. You can reach us at 256-594-9499. Press option 1 to go ahead and start the buying process with a tiny home. That's going to take you to Incredible Tiny Homes sales staff. Press option 2, and that will take you to my company, GoTinyBeFree. And it's our mailing address on here, and then social channels. You can click on these to share this content if you'd like. And while we're talking about it, if you want to go ahead and like this video, if this is informative for you, if you're getting some information here, it's helping you to get the information that you're looking for and where to go to get this information, go ahead and hit like on this video while you're thinking about it, while we're talking about it. Press like or press the thumbs up button, and be sure to leave your comments in the video below too, so we know, once you finish watching the video, is there something that we missed? Is this information helpful? Kind of give us your feedback as well. And again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to make sure you never miss out on future updates on these videos. So this is the main page, GoTinyCottages.com. It's going to take you right here to this page where you get to see all this information right here in one spot. This is the overview of the property. Now let's get into the details. I'm not going to go into all the details, but I'm going to show you where to find them. Hover over the more details. Let's click on development plan just to show you what's there. This is the who, what, where, when, why, and how of the property. Literally, the what, the where, the why, for who, when, and the how. All right, the different phases that we've got going on, what's included in these different phases. Again, the tiny homes, briefly mentioning that. Development phases right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and again, fill out the form if you haven't already. Featured tiny homes details. This is where you're going to get all the details on the 3 different tiny homes that we're featuring. All right, we're going to have pictures, video tours on here, etc. Just go ahead and click on the link that you're interested in, the Incredibox 2.0, the I-Cottage, or the RJO 2024. All right, I'm just going to scroll down the page. There's the Incredibox information, blueprints and all, gallery with more images, the I-Cottage, a tour that I did on the I-Cottage while they're in the factory, blueprints, more pictures, and the RJO. video tour with Randy, blueprints, more pictures. And then down here below, if you're kind of confused, okay, well, what tiny house comes with what amenities? I made a chart here for you, a little spreadsheet you can download or print out or save to your computer. It's got the different tiny home versions here on the left, different things that are included in the house and how each one's different. They all include these options here at the top. And then the yellow differentiates as to what is different than the standard home, basically the standard Incredibox model. Okay, this is what comes on standard every home. And then these in yellow is for the different model types, what additional amenities are added. So for example, if you're looking for, well, which tiny homes come with the mini split, you can search through here and see this tiny home has this feature right here in the middle, all right? Or a farm style sink, etc. You can go through here and just scroll down and look at all the different options and packages and prices to kind of get you everything on one page for you, all right? You can go ahead and download that, just click right here, save it, print it, etc. All right, so that is the tiny home details page. 2 more pages to go. The buying process. It's a 4-step process, very straightforward, very simple. How do you buy a tiny home for securing a lot at the Cottages at Pine Lake? Well, step 1, call Incredible Tiny Homes is the easiest way to do it. 256-594-9499. Talk to the sales staff there. Tell them which tiny house that you want, what options you want. And then step 2, they are going to send you a contract, about an 8-page document or so, kind of listing all the different things and making sure that you're all on the same page as far as getting all the options that you want and that the price is right and all that. And then what you need to do is sign that contract, send it back, and then go ahead and fund your home, send them the funds. Once you've done that, then step 3 will be to send the remaining funds for the key money over to us at GoTinyBeFree, whether that's the $10,000 for phase 1 key money or $15,000 for phase 2. You can call me here at 256-594-9499 and press option 2 if you have questions about that. But basically, Incredible Tiny Homes will notify me once your wire has been received and they've received your contract back, and then therefore you are then qualified to get a lot on the property at the Cottages at Pine Lake. So, and then of course you'll receive a receipt and other paperwork from us. You can email me, support@GoTinyBeFree, for that kind of information. But that will be step 3. Once all that's taken care of, you've paid for and signed the contract back for your tiny home and for the lot. Then step 4, Incredible Tiny Homes will go to work getting your tiny home built. When it's finished, they'll give you a call to let you know. You need to call the tiny home delivery company of your choice and pay the fee, and then we will go ahead and facilitate the delivery from there. We'll receive the home to the property. We will set it up, block it, level it, put it in the right spot, of course, connect to utilities, put the stairs in place so that when you arrive to the property, you can basically walk up the stairs, put your key in the door, open the door, turn the light switch on, flush the toilet, everything will be working. You can go ahead and start decorating, and or be ready for you to live, depending on which tiny home you purchased. All right, so 4-step process, and it's all detailed right here on this page. Again, fill out the form below if you haven't already, in order to stay up to date with all the different updates and things that are going on the property. Okay, that was step 4 or the 4-step buying process. Lastly, the frequently asked questions right here under more details. If there's something else that we didn't cover, check here. There may be another question on here that has not been answered. I try to update these regularly as well. Click on the question that you want, and then the answer will pop down. There you have it. Again, if it's not on this page and you can't find it on the website, email me, support@GoTinyBeFree.com, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and get what other information it is that you may be missing. All right. So going back to the homepage here, again, please go ahead and like the video and give it a thumbs up so we know that this content is helpful and useful, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you don't miss out on future videos, and then leave us a comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Did we miss something? Was this helpful? Do you want to see more videos like this? Give us some of your feedback. And anyway, Hans Schaff here, GoTinyBeFree. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.